Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire. So I haven't recorded anything in about a month now, which isn't good. So I know what I'm doing, I'm going through the arena. So I don't have any problems with that. But I probably will suck even more than normal. Main reason for that is down to illness. I'm pretty sure I had a chest infection. I didn't take anything for it, I got better. And I had a cough and a weak voice, but I'm better now. Various other reasons as well. That being the main one, let's go.
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
Okay, but tell me about my next fight, not the last fight.
Now that you have qualified for the Bronze Division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon, so I've prepared something memorable. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the Great Southern Forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started?
Sounds like cannibals to me. Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
Well, that's a nice easy entrance anyway. Return to Jade Empire for me. Hey, you actually hit me. Oh shit, you're doing a lot to me. Yeah, you can stop that now, please. Well, this guy is actually very, very good. So, most important new thing I've got to share with you.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look.
Regarding LPs, firstly, I've actually tried to hand my notice in for my Saturday. I don't know how much attention people took of that, but at some point I'll be not doing that anymore. And I've applied for a new job. And so, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Pretty badly, I suspect. My application went pretty badly. But let's not do that with the LP. And the other important thing is I've got a hardware compressor and limiter, which I'm not using yet. I thought I'd get back into the swing of it first and then introduce it, probably in the next video. But first, tell me about my next fight.
Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready to get started?
Plus, I can remember how to dodge and not how to block.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
I suspect space is block.
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
How do I block? Space. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. Oh, that's different. No. Actually, I run quite fast, don't I? That's probably better than dodging, honestly. It's kind of schmuppy again, bullet helly, isn't it? Although Much like the shoot 'em up bit, it's very, very easy.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui. I have a message for Raging Dragon. Kylon the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ha! Well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me?
So I'm guessing the odds on me are still good then, because he placed his money on me and didn't ask me to throw the fight. I'm sure at some point he will. Tell me about my next fight.
Yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see. I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match.
Well, this is pretty suspicious. Why do the guild have any say in who I face?
The guild's the organization that controls the betting here. That's not all, though. Kylon the Serpent has a lot of influence here as well. I have to bow to certain pressures. I don't like it that much, but smart men don't voice that opinion too loudly. Not around here.
So, guild thug. I doubt he's a unless he's going to throw the match, isn't he? Who were you originally going to put as my opponent?
I was originally thinking that you'd done well enough to face Crimson Kana for the Bronze Division Championship. Things change when the guild is involved, though.
Very suspicious, but I'll get that match next, I'm sure. Very well, I'll deal with this guild thug.
I'm certain it will be a small thing. Best to just finish it now. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Many of you are asking yourselves why the Serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes! But does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No! You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test! And so, the Serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you Evil and Terror Incarnate.
Oh, I thought I was fighting him.
Toad Demon Form.
Shit, he's winning, he's winning. Oh dear. I didn't save either, did I?
I thought you would be able to tackle that beast. Perhaps I expected the impossible.
Possible or not, it was expected. Kylon is most displeased with your fighters and abilities.
If you had let me tell our rising star here what they'd be facing, things would have gone differently.
The Serpent feels that this one has abilities far greater than your bronze trash. The fight was possible, foreknowledge or not.
Interesting. I did a shit job of that, though, to be fair. Kind of want to load the game and do it not shit. Look, I'm right here. Don't talk around me as if I'm not.
You have failed to defeat your foe. Were things done in the ancient ways, you would be dead. I suggest that you face this demon again. We will make it part of the schedule. You win, you move on. You lose, you don't.
Okay. Okay, that's alright then. I look forward to the rematch.
Good. When you are ready, speak with Kui. I'm sure he'll be happy to send you into battle.
Right, let's stick a save in then first. And let's level up. I'm going to have to level up a martial, aren't I? And also I got owned, so let's put some health in. Oh yeah, still didn't work out which was a good martial style. Leaping Tiger I know I don't like. So I'll have to go for Legendary Strike. Oh, it's not very balanced, is it? I don't really do chi damage. Let's see how I do like that.
I want... As you know, are you...
Only in our empire can demons be harnessed for sport.
Ha! Legendary strike.
Well, that was weird. This is not right. Something is not right here. Why is nothing working? I'm just getting fucking brayed. Well, I've wasted all my money on that.
Mirabelle.
I'm pretty sure they're immune to this, aren't they? No?
Longsword.
Right, this is all a bunch of shit. I haven't played for a while. I didn't know that they could be damaged by swords. Once again, though, martial styles are just fucking shit. Something was wrong.
Only in our
Something was wrong
empire
with
can
it.
demons
My
be
attacks
harnessed
didn't-
for
I
sport.
mean, I clipped right through the monster for a start. Don't really know what was going on there. And, yeah, most of my attacks didn't even work. Well, that was easy. I was stupid.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before.
Yeah, I don't like surprises, Kui. From now on, I want to know what I'm fighting and why.
I understand your concerns. We wanted to test the demon against an exceptional fighter, you see. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match.
What did he want to talk about?
He didn't say, and when I asked, he gave me that glare of his. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the sooner I can return you to the ring.
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
No. Who else is benefiting from this arrangement?
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana. This is Sweet Poison Lin, a master of the Toxicant arts. Lin, this is Raging Dragon, the fighter we discussed.
I know this one by reputation, and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
I mean, we're fairly in private, but Big Whirlwinds can't keep his trap shut, and there's other people in the room. Go ahead, tell me what you have to say.
Crimson Kana's rise to Brown's division champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares.
What does that have to do with me?
The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the Bronze Champion.
Well, I was going to do that anyway. Go on.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
Well, I don't need to do that. I'll just beat her. I don't need to murder her. No, I'm not going to be party to this murder.
She will be dealt with regardless. Why not benefit from our actions and ensure that her removal is clean?
When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the Guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana.
But I can probably just beat her anyway. No, I mean, that's too much silver for something I can do on my own.
If you're that sure, why are we still talking? You want to cheat for the thrills?
What? No. I don't want to fucking poison him. Her.
Do you want to go ahead with this or not?
No, I fucking don't.
If that is your choice, then so be it. You may deal with Kana on your own. I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
Never much believed in poisons myself. There's simpler ways to kill a man, or a woman for that matter.
Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
No, Black Whirlwind. We're not going to murder people to benefit the mob. Obviously. Who are you? Oh, happy endings.
Aren't you a sight? I am Happy Endings, famed courtesan, and it is a pleasure to greet you. I really shouldn't talk long, however. I'm under an exclusive agreement with the proprietor of this place, and he gets such wild fancies. Better not to pique his interest by talking to a lovely lady such as yourself.
Her voice isn't very sexy. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. We've got to win the next challenge to get through the next door. I don't think that'll be ever so hard. These people don't have yellow arrows yet, so let's just save and go on.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What?
Oh, actually, no, I want to tell the woman that they're trying to assassinate her first.
Do not be...
Ukir kawuwir wo fonir ir karanos sakupono.
Look, I'm here to warn you. Lucky Cho is trying to eliminate you.
Sayer uyufwis patuyer?
I can't remember your voice because I haven't played this in a month. Have I become such a thorn in the serpent's side? How do you know this? Lucky Cho offered me the services of a poisoner.
Uksayer kuni kakno aku kwawir fuisir aku fayitar.
Did he? Is Lucky Cho so desperate to see his bets assured, or does Kai Lan see me as a threat? Either way, it's a victory of sorts for me.
Oxair caritas fonir sisair ir furk tatasir, ir karanos sakupono.
Guild does not operate so overtly in the rest of the city. I wonder if the organisation condones such actions. But such musings are useless. Why have you told me this? Well, no, the answer to why is because you're a thorn in his side. Bad for business. Do you go on about honour? That's not an option. Look, we have to watch each other's backs, or the guild will fix every fight. Plus, at some point, I'm going to be bad for business, and they'll try to assassinate me.
Wo ifuir uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasieruk. On we pifir.
I suspect they are constantly adjusting odds through their control of the bets, but at least we can keep the combat honourable in the ring.
Wono ifuir tarir noka sisair na workurk tanti.
I have long promised that I would train anyone who defeats me. My skills with the sword are imperfect, but there are things I can teach you that no other could.
Aka wo nawir sawir sonsinoka uk napir. Narawir wo ifuir uk sunurk.
Should you emerge the victor of our fight, I will train you in some of my more advanced techniques. You have shown the purity of spirit to wield a weapon with the required precision. Can't talk. Not practiced at talking. That is a fine reward, thank you.
Wo sayer pinir sokart ayawir.
A warrior knows that training is more valuable than silver. I agree.
Wo sayer pinir sokart ayawir.
Thanks again for your warning. It will be good to know that our fight will be fair. So I made my decision there. And it's the right one because she isn't going to assassinate me. Whereas the guild are going to try and assassinate me at some point.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
Tell me about my next fight.
Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the bronze division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A challenger for the Bronze Division, Crimson Kana must fend off Raging Dragon.
Oh, well that didn't actually hurt me, which is interesting. The game's chugging away a bit there. Oh man, strong attack. Why the fuck did I keep doing strong attacks? They are rubbish.
Kana's winning streak has been broken at last. I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
Wo sayer pinir sokart ayawir.
Come talk with me when you have a moment. Yeah, that's all I need from you, Kui.
When you walk the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
I'm going to take his religious information with a pinch of salt, because he's so full of crap.
Wo sawayer noka uk raproni apawafa sonsiyer tuwirwo.
I have been thinking since our match. I came to this place seeking honour, but I feel that my many victories have all been hollow.
Wo nikfrafo wo sawier kwanpa.
I think, yes, it is time for me to leave, again, and seek other challenges. What will you do now?
Uk wiro ni sayer tatasiyer yu. Wo nawir siyer fu ni winyanakan.
I think I shall return to the prosperous East and continue with my studies. But first, I am sworn to teach the secrets of my style to any who could best me. Let me instruct you.
Sata kwa wir ni wosa wir sawa wira suir cook.
Since you told me the serpent's plan, I will teach you a more advanced technique. The key is balance and form. Your motion must be swift but precise.
Wosa wire noka ukrapo ni apawafa sonsir to wirwo.
Well done. You learn very quickly. One thing that bothers me about your moods, though. Throughout the fight, I felt as if there was some opening in your defense. Why wouldn't you exploit that opening?
Wo ifu wir uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasiyeruk. On we pifir.
What I sensed was some opening in your guard. I cannot name it, and could not find it leading me to believe that it was a brilliant gambit. I think there should be a comma before leading me to believe that it was a brilliant gambit. I'll get the hang of reading again.
Wono wiri fuiro tarir noka sisayir na workurk tantir.
Your method traps your opponents into hunting for a weakness that they'll never find. You should speak with your master about this. For now, you are deadly enough. Yeah, others have mentioned this. Do you think I should be concerned?
Wosa wire noka ukrapo ni apawafa sonsir to wirwo.
Consider it a perfectly laid trap, not a weakness. Your master was truly skilled to mould such a trap into your very being. It is odd that he never mentioned it to you.
Wosayer pinir sokart ayawir.
Sometimes the best masters dare not to trust their students with the deepest mysteries. Certain lessons can only be learned if one discovers them for oneself.
Tir nik puntuir poir noka uk soyer takitir noni.
I hope you fare well. I turn my eyes to the east, where new challenges await me by the ocean. We've received Crimson Tears. What's Crimson Tears then? Not one of them. Oh, it's its own style, is it? Oh right, so that's a whole new style. That isn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a skill that added to my swords. Still, it's interesting anyway. I mean, I've maxed this sword out. Do I really want to learn another sword? I don't think so. I'd rather learn the rifle, I think. Have I unlocked any other new people?
Looks like you're still walking after that last match. Too bad. If you think defeating Kana impresses me, you're wrong. She was too wrapped up in honor and duty to do well anywhere but in schools in this arena. Unbending values like hers come from having your sword rammed too far up your nether regions. If you can't bend without cutting yourself on morality, you're no good in a real fight. Trying to figure out how to deal with Soldier. Not a chance. You are going to lose and lose again until you finally stop trying. If you drop out of the arena in shame, so much the better. Now go on and leave me alone. We've got nothing to talk about.
That didn't seem very new, did it? Do you have anything new to say?
I watched your last match! That was quite the fight out there! The champion of the Bronze Division, no less. You're doing very well for someone so new to this place. If you haven't talked to Connie yet, do so. She swore to teach her style to the first person to defeat her. Right you are.
Yeah, not much new there either, really.
While I cannot see you, your appearances... Are you here for a treatment?
Do you have anything new to sell?
Of course.
Nope.
Look who stands before us, brothers. The newest champion of the Bronze Division. We shall have to keep an eye on you. Very few climb so far, so quickly.
That doesn't sound very new either.
Oh yeah.
Well, that seems like a good place to end the episode. I don't know how well it's come out. I'm going to have to go check. And if it's any good, then next episode we will introduce my new bit of kit. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry I've forgotten how to read. I'll pick it up again. Come back for some more Jade Empire. Crimson Tears, weapon style, artifact weapon. The inscription on these unique sabres is written in a long-forgotten dialect. The writing, deciphered by scholar Xiao Shen many years ago, reads, "The innocent are cut down with the guilty, the brave die beside the craven, the blades do not weep for the dead." Rumour has it that the Crimson Tears have ended more lives than the Great Drought itself. Despite centuries of use, these sabres are as sharp and as deadly as the day they were forged.